Why do I want to do YouTube? First off, I don't want a J word. Trigger warning for anybody who's watching. Obviously, YouTube is different than your traditional 9 to 5 or salary job. And there's something exciting about just that aspect of it. Working long hours at a place that feels more exhausting than rewarding is the first red flag. The second is having to rely on that job. Not only are you working a painful amount of time, but you're not making a lot of money either. And you're then forced to put that same small amount towards living. The third and last red flag that I have is working does not feel like living. Way back in life, people worked and fought every day just to make it through that day, fighting so they could live. Nowadays, it seems like we put so much effort into the job at hand so that someone else can live. Not just living for that day, so they can live comfortably without working as hard as we do. In comparison, YouTube is completely different, but it's still a job. Hopefully I'll be able to make videos full time and make this my full-time job. Anyway, being able to do YouTube as a job feels way more rewarding. Instead of working hard and earning the same low pay, you can make money that you deserve. There are some cases, of course, but that's besides the point. Just talking, but if I made a video like this and earned $25, it feels a whole lot more rewarding than when I was working at McDonald's for 2 hours making the same amount of pay. Or like making $25. Whatever. Whatever, my bad. That kind of wraps into another point though. You have to make the most of where you are, and that goes for a real job as well. So, making the most out of McDonald's, I can't lie. I love working at McDonald's. The pay wasn't good, and working long hours for a small check never felt good. But being in the atmosphere was always awesome. I was going in knowing I was going to have to... Oh, no. I wasn't going in knowing I was going to have a bad shift. I was going in knowing I was going to be able to make someone's day better by having a quick conversation in the window. I was going in knowing that my manager needed me for an extra 30 minutes because I was putting all of myself in for my entire shift. I knew that there was work to be done and jokes to be made. The reason I love working at McDonald's was that I was making the most of it. Not because it was the best place to work, but because I made it the best environment to work in for myself. So, making the most out of YouTube. I don't really know what that looks like for YouTube just because I haven't made it like a job yet. But what I do know is that I was passionate for working at Don's, and I'll be just as passionate for working at a job that I actually want to work at. You can ask anybody who knows me, I was passionate for Don's. So, it would be just the same. And if it's true about that restaurant, then it's going to be true about YouTube. These are going to be projects that I truly want to see come to life. It's going to be my imagination being broadcast to the world. There's just something about that gets me going. And it'll easily be an environment that I want to work in, but also an environment that I can make the most of. Lastly, this is what I want from YouTube, or this is what I want to do for you guys, and this is how I'm going to do it. So, I want to stream. I want to play games. I want to learn how to do different things. I want to travel. I want to do so much stuff. And I want people to see that stuff that I do. I don't want it to just be a skill that I learn and I just learned it. But I want people to see me go through the trials of learning how to play guitar or learning how to play piano or learning how to do front flips or full back flips on the ground. I want people to be able to see that and then see me master it or come out on top. I want people to see me and my friends just hanging around, making jokes, getting a laugh the same way that we laugh on the floor, just by being in that environment. But I gotta kind of put it to the side just a tiny bit. I feel like YouTube is the key for me to be able to do all of that. But I still want to go through college. Not saying that YouTube is going to be my backup, but I accepted the challenge by enrolling, and I intend to finish it. I'm saying, basically, that I'm going to go get a degree for nothing. And I don't mind it at all, because this is truly what I want to do. It starts with starting. This is my first real video. The first video where I let you, the audience, in on who I am and what my plans are. So, if you made it this far into the video, if you made it to the end, I want to just say thank you so much. I also want to let you know that Jesus loves you, each and every single one of you, so much. So, you guys stay blessed. I love you all too. Thank you all for tuning in.